Okay, so this is the Leandro Lo pass. He was the first guy that started doing it, multiple-time world champion. And you can do this pass from single leg X here, like a footlock position almost, or with the feet positioned similar to a standard X guard, or you can do it from the standard X guard. The move is exactly the same. It gets a little bit harder the further apart your feet are, but the principles and the steps remain the same. So let's go back. The easiest version is gonna be here, this single leg X or footlocked position. So what we're gonna do is turn the hip. We wanna peel this foot off of the hip. You can go overhand or underhand, okay? It's a little easier to brush off this way, but they may be able to kick out of your grip and transition their feet to some other position. That's not a problem for you on top if you're fast. If you turn your hip, you brush the foot off and you go, okay? So once you brush the foot off, you're gonna have a little bit of your weight down on their shin to remove their hook here. You're gonna have a little bit of weight down on your knee, on their abdomen, but most of your weight is gonna go to your hand, posted on the ground, around 2 feet away from their shoulder or head. Obviously depends a little bit on your size and your opponent's size. So now I'm gonna take a big back step with my left leg to clear his right hook. And I land, most often you're gonna land in a modified side mount. So you're blocking the hip over here and covering the shoulder here. And of course, once you establish control, you can transition to whatever side mount you prefer. So it's the same thing if he gets the X with his feet here, hooking behind the knee. It's a little bit harder now. This foot is in the way. We didn't just brush it off. It's hooked. But the move is the same. Drop your knee down. Okay, you can see I'm rotating my hip. I'm pushing down on his shin close to his foot to take some of that pressure off of his hook to get that point of contact off. And again, most of my weight goes down on my hand. Okay, and I'm taking a big back step. Same thing. Same thing. It's a dynamic move, so it has to be done all at once, as quickly as possible, and before they really establish the position. You don't want to let them get their hook sunk in and get a good grip on your kneecap and start to stretch you out. The further apart your feet are, the harder it is. So as soon as you find yourself here, you want to go. Knee down, push the shin, post your hand, back step. Okay? So let's look at it from another angle, all three of them.